Hi, my name is William Osmond. I'm a farmer with a slow but persistent brain bleed, and in today's episode, we're gonna, I gotta go poop, John.
Why is it always like just, I'm living my life and then gotta poop? No, you gotta eat your own toilet paper. Here's all the things that we gotta do on the farm. One sec, I'm gonna do a flush really quick. That one was really long. Chip. Did I do the P right? We have to chip the wood. No, I can't tell. Fix the excavator. Fix the printer. No, the E is definitely wrong.
The problem with this printer is the colors weren't coming out. It was doing like pink and maybe cyan or cayenne, whatever you say. And that means that the print heads were clogged. So what I did is I took the prints out. I watched a YouTube video that said you can put them in the ultrasonic cleaner. So I did that and it seemed to kind of work. And then I stuck one of them in, specifically this black and red ink. It made a popping sound. That slot now is bad. So then I bought a whole new printer head assembly just for the board because that was the cheapest way to get the board. And I pray to God that that's what the actual problem is. I think there's other stuff we gotta do, but before we can get to any of that, we gotta take care of that problem right there. Oh, dude, Jesus Christ. I'm just like a dead animal magnet. This baby possum was wandering around the yard on its own, covered in blood, in the middle of the day. All right, this is the baby opossum. He was once covered in blood and now he's covered in piss. I think that's piss. And I have not heard back from any rehab places except for the one that said to not leave a message because they were at capacity. So I have a baby opossum and I'm not supposed to have a baby opossum and I have no idea what to do with it because nobody will take it. If saving this baby opossum is a crime, am I supposed to throw it outside in the bushes? I don't really know. Quite the predicament we're in. I say it all the time, and you guys already know it, but Open Sauce loses money every year. This year, I was hoping to break even, but with all the things going on, there's a chance it doesn't again. Year one Open Sauce, everything was paid for with ticket sales, and me. Year three, I was hoping that it would be ticket sales and sponsor money, so it didn't have to be William Osmond anymore, but it's definitely looking like it has to be still William Osmond. Everyone is afraid to spend money right now, and that means that I have to spend more money to fill in all the blanks. So I can either put a ton of Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships on the second channel, or do a little bit of a bake sale, a bacon sell. So I reached out to Michael, Nigel, Kevin, Styro Pyro, Jabril, Emily the Engineer, Alex Ernst, and a couple other people to help make a show for Open Sauce to raise money. And I reached out to Linus Tech Tips and asked if they could give us a copy of Floatplane, which is their video platform, and they all said yes. And they all said yes. And to save money, we're gonna shoot them here on the farm. And what that means is I need to get electricity from up here to down there. The pipe already goes all the way down here. And Kevin and I got a string through it yesterday, but now I gotta shove a lot of wire through it. Maybe more wire than you're supposed to put in a 1-inch conduit, but hey. Hello, this is William. My name is William Osmond, and I have an abandoned baby possum that's like nose to butt, 5.5, 6 inches long. I'm not sure what to do with it. Let's drag Kevin into our alleged crime. I was thinking of dragging you into this crime.
Oh, I like crime.
Hello, this number was given for wildlife rehabilitation.
Oh, unfortunately, it is a wrong number. I think it's an old number on their website.
Doing this is apparently a crime. So I was either supposed to just leave it or rescue it. But I don't know, what do I do? I thought this would be easy to get rid of a baby opossum. If you're the government, and you're watching this, I've put the opossum in this sock. Oh, fuck! He kept escaping the box, and he would climb into a trash can that had a rubber glove in it, and he sleeps in the rubber glove. And so I threw a rubber glove in there, and there he is, sleeping inside the rubber glove. And if you're not the government watching this, please God, someone tell me a place, the rehab center that has capacity. What do I do, Kevin?
You know what? I think that I strongly recommend not buying used printers. I think that buying used printers is a bad idea.
I wanted to buy wallpaper, but then I realized wallpaper is really expensive. And so I decided to make my own wallpaper. And I think I have quite easily bypassed the original cost of just buying the wallpaper. And I don't think this was a huge mistake yet. John, I know I do agree with treat yourself, but this might be, I don't know if we have enough of this wallpaper, which means I'd have to buy more. And now there's tariffs, which means I don't think I can buy more. Ah, American wallpaper! Protect the American wallpaper! I don't know how the economy works, said my demented grandfather.
I have a lot of feelings about the decisions being made that are negatively affecting small businesses like OpenSauce, but there's basically nothing I can do than keep going forwards.
I need a better tripod. As cable or wires drawn in the conduit, apply clear glide lubricant with hand brush or pump. You bet I'm using my hand. You want to be the lube guy or the tug guy? All right, you know the drill.
I actually don't know the drill. What do I do?
So I think that we want to reduce friction because it's like 120 feet. We want to reduce friction, so that's what the lube is for.
Okay.
And then I will pull.
Down there.
Down there.
Okay.
All right, Lube Master, this is Tug Master. All right, did the string go in?
Yes, it's almost there.
Is it in yet?
You still got some slack. No, keep going.
Keep going.
What's happening with the wires? Are they just sort of unraveling? Is it going to be a disaster?
I don't know. We haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, it's starting to get really hard to pull.
Wait, it's only 1 inch in.
Are you serious?
Make a show. Linus Media Group helps us make a platform. The money that the shows generate fund OpenSauce. Yeah, that's my plan.
Oh God, holy God.
They said yes. Everyone said yes. OpenSauce is the community that I want. It's the community I didn't have growing up, and I will do whatever it takes to make it work. I'll sell meth if I have to make OpenSauce happen. I don't know how to show my appreciation. This would not happen unless people were willing to help. The only thing in between me and this amazing plan is that goddamn wood pile. Because the wood chipper is too small and the excavator is broken, which, update from last week, the cardboard has served as a great indicator of where the oil is coming from, and it looks like it's coming from there. Holy shit, I'm gonna have to take this whole thing apart. I have 2 weeks to fix the excavator, chip the wood pile, bring electricity down here so that we can turn this entire farm into a film production studio so that we can raise money to fund OpenSauce 2025 so that I, William Osman, don't have to spend my retirement money on it. Got a bit of a problem. We've pulled out all of the rope and there's only a couple feet left. I thought I had enough to get 5 to 10 feet on either side of it.
On Google Maps, I measured 115 feet. I added 15 feet for, obvious reasons. We've consumed the entirety of that 15 feet.
Our options right now are to die.
How far off the ground does this box need to be? Because you could bring it down to here.
Let's cut this shorter. My options are literally go and spend another $700 on wire.
Yeah.
Or come up with a better plan. Hey, look at that. I made another 2.5 feet of wire. All right, step 2 of 4. This is huge progress. I'm preemptively drinking a beer for when inevitably it tells me there's something wrong with the next print head, and I jump. Now, I didn't pay full price for these, but I basically went ahead and bought one of every print head. Fuck, what do you want now? Oh, it's a different one. It's magenta and yellow.
Good thing I bought one of these.
Once you replace that print head, it goes and moves on to the next one. Okay. And now we're doing that one. We put a lot of new print heads into the printer. They're all super expired, but that's fine because we got some promising results. So I think we just send it, try printing something. We haven't hooked this up to the computer yet, so I think we just try to print a file that's already on there. Paper unload. Ooh, what's this? Fire hydrants, 90 by 60. So this is 90 inches of printing. Why wouldn't they clear the files before selling this to us?
Okay, John, this doesn't look like a firefighter map, a fire hydrant map. I'm sorry, thinking about firefighters. You weren't playing with the buttons by any chance, were you? First of all,
Where did this come from? Print Fine Arts demo. At no point did I ever click print fine arts demo. Are they sure that this is fine art? This looks like shit. Last week we planted the seeds that you guys sent in the unboxing, and this week let's do a little update.
I can't remember what side we planted what on, so this is gonna be a little bit of a mystery, a fun little game if they do actually germinate and start growing.
I don't see anything. Oh wait, maybe. Is that happening? I think there might be some germination action right there.
I don't really like super hot peppers, and I don't really like the other plant that we planted, the valuable one. So I don't really have any skin in this game.
That's exciting. Okay, we'll check in next week.
All right, I can see the wire in there. Okay, there it is. All right, I'm sticking out. I'm sticking out like 4 inches. The installation height of electrical panels is governed by both the National Electrical Code and local regulations. Can you find a chicken? The NEC does not specify a minimum height for electrical panels. However, it's generally recommended that it be between 4 feet and 6 feet. So we just discovered that we have got like 4 feet of extra wire on each side.
Fantastic.
And we're just gonna have to hire someone very small. Poo-poo, Miss Potato, I need your help. To turn the breakers on and off. God, you look rough. What happened to you? Oh my God. You look rough. Your arm is that high. So the main breaker panel being right here. I'm sorry, that was mean. You find a cool rock?
What if I think the guy might have gave me too little wire. That's my suspicion. I'm gonna print the fire hydrants again. Give me those sexy firefighter fire hydrants.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, the banding is so much banding, yes.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, it's coming out. It's like giving birth. Oh, that's good. How's it look?
How's it look? Does it look good?
Fuck. Bro, this paper is so big I can barely walk around. Does that look level, John? Yes! That looks fucking sick!
Yes, John, what do you think about this piece of art? It's quite delectable.
Oh, come here. Let's admire this exquisite print.
This is beautiful.
Would thou like a sip from thy chalice of art appreciation?
Yes.
We didn't have wine, so it's like Gatorade and coffee powder. Quite the enormous feline.
I'm just here to steal the magic cards.
Oh.
Kevin, have you seen any of the exhibitor applications yet? The accepted ones? No? You can talk. You're allowed to talk. I'm sorry if this is how you found out that your exhibit was accepted to OpenSauce. I genuinely cannot keep track of who has been notified and who's not. The world's fastest dart blaster capable of firing at a rate of 200 darts per second. A modular 3D printed wind tunnel. A high-speed Rubik Cube solving robot. It can solve a Rubik's Cube in under 300 milliseconds. A mechanical calculator made out of wood. A red box that was converted into an electronic dispensing machine. So they call it Bread Box, a component vending machine. Where did you even find it? Electric hot dog derby. So you take a hot dog, you put it on metal wheels, and it rolls down the track, and the metal wheels are touching mains power that's along the track, and then it cooks the hot dog. Oh, I definitely want to eat the hot dog. A miniature cloud chamber radiation detector using the force to move a box. You ever seen the Disney like force omnidirectional wheel? So somebody made their own. It's like their PhD thesis. 3D printed orreries. Orreries? It's the globes. What do you call that? Orrery? Orrery? If you have something that you made that you want to show up at OpenSauce, it doesn't have to be as cool as those. There's a lot of spaces, but we are running out. So you have until May 16th to submit an exhibit application to show off something cool that you've built. The bar, it's wide. We have a wide range of projects, and I've named some of my favorites. Show us what you got. Go to opensauce.com, apply to exhibit, or click the link in the description. And the price of OpenSauce tickets is going up, so you should consider buying them right now to save money. But if you apply to exhibit and get accepted, you don't have to pay any money, it's free. You just have to get yourself there. It's amazing, it's awesome. See you guys at OpenSauce.